good morning, you little weirdos. I know I was not live yesterday, but I did put out a ton of content. Do me a favor, smash the like button if you like being here, and also do me another favor. If you guys could, please, just please repost the post if you're watching on X. If you're over on YouTube, smash like button, all that good stuff. And what's up? Subscribe, I think, right? What's up? What's up, Arman? How we doing? Motherfucker time traveling. How we doing? I just feel like streaming early today. You know, I'm in the mood. What's up, Goku? Honestly, the streams have been a little bit early lately. You know, they have been a little bit, fucking. Oh, I think, oh, you meant Thomas. Oh, I know. Isn't that crazy? Yeah, we're going to get into all kinds of conspiracy theories this morning. So, guys, lock the fuck in. Obviously, we're doing a $100 giveaway. You know what's crazy? I did send Nikita. So I did see the other day that Nikita, obviously the one that kind of polarizing on X, but he did talk about, and as a longtime streamer, I'm excited for it, but he did talk about how there was supposed to be a something for streaming, like some sort of incentive. So I'm hoping that works out, or hoping that he'll come on the stream. I doubt it. Look, it's like playing the lottery, but hey, you never know. I sent him a DM. I'm a subscriber. I tagged him. You know, I like the guy. People don't like him because, you know, if you think about X, like it's a lot of slop. It is a lot of like a repost slop. It's not even like original content. Now, I don't know if that formula is going to change, is what X is, and doing anything else will change it. But I know that they want to be more of like a original kind of organic, especially with videos, like content place. They don't want, you know, repost and recycle and stuff like that. Because I've seen so many people just recycle content and not post any original content. And it's like, what's the point? But, you know, are we stepping over a line that we're going to turn to Kick and then, you know, YouTube? I don't know. It's going to be interesting, but yeah, dude, Armand, the whole Thomas thing is crazy. I mean, there's a bunch of crazy conspiracies. We're going to get into a lot here. You know, I was bored yesterday and I actually had AI make a song because he posted his manifesto. Look, I'm not praising the guy. He's a fucking whack job, okay? He's a whack. He's really making light-skinned black guys from California look bad, okay? But he's a whack job, obviously, right? But I did ask AI to make a song out of his manifesto, which I thought was funny. And I made a music video to it, so I'll play that later. Because I'm that bored. Let's say out of the chat, though. What's up, Afarabi? Hunter, what's up, baby? Goku, GMGM. APF, GMGM. Sergeant Humble, how we doing, baby? What's up, welcome. Guys, we are doing a $100 in USDC giveaway. We're not going to do it for a while, though, so look, you don't have to be live when I do the giveaway. I'm not going to check to see if you're live, but I'm going to do the giveaway around 10:30 a.m., so about an hour and a half. So I know it's going to be a while. You don't have to hang out the whole time, you know, but yeah, I just wanted to give away some more stuff for you. It's a bear market. I'll be honest. Hold on. Winter picked that. I'm going to be honest. Right now in the bear market, it's not to be time to shill. We're passing up a lot of deals, let's say. You know, usually, you know, when the market's running, it's kind of, a lot of people give shit to meme coin shillers, but dude, there's money to be made on some of these meme coins, right? You just got to get in at the right time. But I don't feel like right now is the right time for a lot of meme coins. What's up, Crypto Art? How we doing? What's up, GM, brother? Rodney, a humble request to be my personal coach. Personal coach in what? Crypto? Nigga, let me tell you something. Nobody's as good as they say they are. And if they are, they're probably really quiet. That's one thing I've learned in the crypto space is like the real like G's are really quiet. They don't show how much money they had. They don't really show you how much they made. It's the LARPers who, you know, want some sort of engagement that, you know, that'll show you these percentage gains. And it's really just like, they're really betting with a small amount. I was watching one guy. Where's it at, dude? What is it? Kook? I think that guy is. Like someone kind of exposed his account. And, you know, he's putting these trades out and showing his percentages gained, but he's doing it on like very, very small trades, you know. And a lot of people will see that and they'll, you know, buy their courses and stuff like that. Because it's really not about it's not about being a good trader. It's about being a good like salesman or a good influencer, you could say, right? What's up, MJ? Locked in, Barubo. What's up, babies? Scoopy. What's up, Scoopy? How we doing? We scooping this morning? What's up, GMGM? Giveaway winner is going to be picked at 10:30 a.m. EST. All right, let's watch this video. I thought it was crazy. It's pretty much like somebody connected the dots on conspiracy theory going around with the guy who did the attempted assassination. Now, what's crazy about all that, right? If you guys didn't see this, so who knows really like what is really going down? But there is a X account. Wait, is it gone? Is it gone? Hold on. Wait, let me see. There's an X account created, well, not created, but posted in 2000. Oh, is it? Did they delete it? I think it's deleted in 2000. Oh, no, it's not. 2023, and they made one post on December 21st, 2023, said Cole Allen. Now, the full name of the crazy guy out of California is Cole Allen Thomas. So a lot of people are speculating that this is like, the thing is like with conspiracy theories, especially these sometimes, it's like, are they getting sloppy or do they purposely leave behind clues? Especially in today's age of social media. You know, it's interesting. But let's watch this video because I thought it was interesting. It shows like some of the connections, even though some of it's a stretch, but I thought it was interesting. So check this video out. See that? That's Trump at the dinner. This is the Pepe photo. Pepe literally looks exactly like the photo. They talk about Kek, right? God and goddess of darkness. Trump looks like a frog. There's a card game in 1995 called The Frog God. It's a charismatic leader, right? Right there. The card and him. Spasm of violence. Like the guy ducking behind the table. Enough. It looks just like Trump, right? There's a Solomon Temple. The Solomon Temple looks like just like his floor pans for the ballroom. I don't know if this is real. Now they're going to the X page. This part's a little bit of a stretch, though. Crazy, dude. Right? Bro! Freaky! It's scary, right? Look, I know not all conspiracy theories are real, but come on, some of them, right? You know? What's up, Hunter Sultan? How we doing, baby? Thank you so much to my subscribers being in the X chat today. Appreciate you. Sable Pixie, thank you so much for reposting the stream. And then who else do we got here? And then Dubsky, appreciate that. This can't be right. I know, but it's still fucking creepy, right? A little bit, right? A little creepy. You see the 1800 paintings with the Trump train or bus? It's so ugly. It's right up Trump's alley. I did not see that. And then what's also crazy is that Cole Thomas Allen guy, he's actually in the Super Smash Brothers community, which, you know what? Oh, did I not save that? Here, let me find that. I thought I saved that. It's crazy. Watch. He's like in the Super Smash Brothers community. And you know what? I'm not surprised. Where's it at? Fuck. Oh, here it is. It says, failed Trump assassin Cole Allen was a competitive Smash Ultimate player under the name Cold Force. Chad No Scoper, John Wilkes Booth was a Melee Pichu main. Need I say more? Okay. Obviously they're making fun, but that's funny. Yeah, I'm not surprised this nigga is he was in the Smash Bros community. Really? When you saw the video of him talking, like, actually, like, yeah, I bet he did play Super Smash Brothers. The conspiracy theorists are writing. I mean, I'm going to need more proof than that, but dude, 100%. What's up, Jayhawk? How we doing, baby? What's up, Gennaro? What's up, GM? Pon says, stop it, man. I know. You see the, oh, I already read that. Let me see. Baron Trump, Sir Hawk, the hitman. I don't know if he's a hitman, bro. I really don't. You know. Yo, what's up, Selmo Fudd? You gonna be in Charlottesville this weekend? Hey, I'm staying in, bro. This weekend we're going to the zoo. I'm going to like some safari zoo, some shit. What part of Charlottesville are you gonna be in, Selmo? Selmo, do you have an X account? Selmo, if you have an X account, shoot me a DM or put your @ in the chats. And Blossom, thank you so much for reposting the stream. I do appreciate that, guys. GMG. Hope you guys are having a good morning so far. Yeah. All right. I do want to talk about this, which I thought was funny. Rodney not reading. What do you mean I'm not reading? I'm reading. Nigga, I'm reading everything. I always read the comments, okay? I take pride in that. Don't you ever. Oh, okay. I did see this, though. So apparently people are saying, not me, some people are saying that apparently the reason why there was this assassination attempt, quote unquote, people are calling it fake. What's up, Glenn? Good time for Glenn to pop in. Is because all this information, it just came out about Trump's Zorro Ranch, right? Which it's some freaky shit. Glenn says, how do we fall for the pump into Bitcoin conference? And you know what's crazy about the Bitcoin? Let me get into that here in a second. But I guess let me tag this and we'll come back to this later. Here's the Bitcoin conference. We have Cash Patel. Guys, old Bitcoiners would be so disappointed. We have the feds at a fucking Bitcoin conference. What are we doing here? What are we doing? They don't give a shit about crypto, you know? They just want to see who's fucking evading taxes, you know? Crazy. Actually crazy. I thought that was weird, though, because there's a Bitcoin conference going on right now. And shout out to our girl, Rachel. she's there. But I will stick to I just think that sometimes it's a glorified photo op for some people. But if you're like a hustler, like she's a hustler, you can make connections. I feel like there's a lot of other people who go out there and take pictures and stuff like that. All little crypto thotties and weird dudes out there fucking doing the thing. Don't worry. Let me derail this Zorro Ranch. I haven't heard about this yet. No. Yeah. So this, I've heard about Zorro Ranch before, and I think this is the reason why Melania had that press conference a couple of weeks ago. Remember that shit? Like out of nowhere, Melania had that press conference, and she talked about like Epstein out of nowhere. No one was even talking about it, right? It went way down in the algorithm, and now this new information came out. So check this out. So disturbing new allegations have emerged from Epstein's Zorro Ranch in New Mexico, right? A man told investigators he was drugged at the ranch and witnessed multiple young men being raped in front of him. Allegations include strangulation, deaths during rough fetish sex with bodies alleged buried on the property. And they're gonna dig them up, so we'll see. Accuser Shantae Davies described forced rape, full-on forced sexual rape, and described herself as feeling like a mouse in a trap. I mean, if you think about all the other shit we found out, this is not far-fetched, right? Davies also recounted girls waking up with doctors hovering over them after unknown medical procedures. Allegations of a baby being born at the ranch and taken by Ghislaine Maxwell. Conversations overheard about, quote, creating the perfect baby from the perfect gene pool. That was like a big thing, right? They were trying to create like I heard like Epstein and other people were trying to create like, perfect genetic babies, right? Zorro Ranch was never fully searched after the feds ordered New Mexico authorities to, quote, stand down in 2019, citing no probable cause. Yeah, whatever. Representative Melanie Stransberry, Democrat, leading the new Democrats taking W's, guys, says she wants to turn Epstein files into Epstein trials. The ranch in the middle of the New Mexico desert was part of the Epstein operation. Nobody investigated. 6 years later, that's finally changing. So it's a big deal right now. A lot of people are talking about it. And a lot of people think that what's been going on, of course, with the whole assassination attempt is just a way to distract people. And Rennie, thank you so much for reposting the stream. Yes, Ms. Pixie's creating babies. Dubsy says, Epstein is viral is only nature to talk on it. What the hell are you talking about? Oh, I see what you mean. Yeah. No, but, we're just going to hang out this morning and talk about conspiracies a little bit, And we'll see how long the stream goes, but someone is just releasing no, dude, we have to believe it, bro. Dude, with all that shit that went down on that island, bro, in the files, we have to believe it, dude. That guy was a freaky motherfucker, bro. Yeah, it's a freaky motherfucker. I'm not surprised. So this is one of the girls.
They're scanning over them. Girls waking up in sort of like a dark room with like a female doctor scanning over them, feeling like maybe there is some kind of procedure that had happened that they weren't aware of. And I believe this is in the file. Sure, there's something in there about a baby actually being born and then just disappearing, like Ghislaine taking it. I personally never witnessed anything like that, but I do remember overhearing conversations about trying to create the perfect baby.
Freaky. I mean, these rich elite motherfuckers are into some freaky shit, bro. Crazy. How do they get? Well, see, a lot of the women, they weren't kidnapped. I mean, they went there voluntarily. I mean, they're the whole massage girls in New York to me is like one of the craziest like stories of how all that shit happened. It's like, in other countries, literally people are getting persecuted for this stuff, but it's just the United States. We don't really care about it because these people are rich, And Bagus, thank you so much for reposting the stream. Yeah, I think she was a victim too. Someone told me they have seen Epstein in North. A lot of people are saying he's still alive. Guys, I know it sounds crazy, okay? But I just think there's some shit we just don't know about, And honestly, there's nothing we can really do about it because we're a bunch of plebs. But we did have some other story, other news, and we'll get into all this shit. We'll talk about it. We'll have an open dialogue about everything. But huge. So UAE exits OPEC. Excuse me? So obviously oil prices are going through the roof, obviously with the war in the Middle East. Obviously, the tensions with, Iran and stuff. If you guys pay attention what's going on, like outside of the mainstream media and you look at independent media, what's going on in the Middle East is not getting any better and it's not going to get better. But UAE, after since 1960 something, exits OPEC. Let's go to Grok for an explanation. Let's go. Why did the UAE leave OPEC? Actually, a huge deal. Hippo Win, thank you so much for reposting the stream. I appreciate you. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. All right, let's ask Grok. Okay, so the UAE announced on April 28th, 2026, that it will leave OPEC and OPEC Plus effectively May 1st, 2026. This ends nearly 60 years of membership, joined in 1967. Yep, and removes OPEC's third largest producer. The move has been rumored for years, but crystallized amid ongoing tensions, right? So the main reason for the exit, right? Production quotas and capacity constraints. So the UAE has long complained that OPEC Plus quotas, especially baseline for 2018, unfairly limit its output, right? Because obviously there's a huge cartel going on down there, right? With Saudi Arabia and stuff like that, right? It has invested heavily in capacity, currently 4.85 million barrels per day, targeting 5 million by 2037, but has been capped around 3 million under agreements. This has idled significant potential production and revenue, while other members like Saudi Arabia and Russia received more favorable treatment. The UAE sees leaving as a way to produce at full capacity without cartel restrictions. So obviously, it doesn't help that the Strait of Hormuz is blocked off, and now, we got some shit going on here. So obviously, oil prices rising. A lot of you guys roasted me for getting a Tesla, huh? Yeah. Katie Fang assumed the DOJ to release all the files. She's not seeking money, but to make them. You know what's crazy, Brad Jackson? And I came to this realization the other day, and it's so sad. It's like, what do you do when there's rules, but the people that enforce the rules don't enforce them? Yeah, I agree, Glenn. I agree. Yes, I agree. Yeah. It's true, 1,000%. I always ask myself, because obviously, United States is, when it comes to natural resources, United States, we got a lot of them. But as a civilization, you don't want to use all your own effort, And yes, Glenn, yes, we are a big, exporter of energy. But I think that if you see what's going on with Trump, it really is the globalist versus nationalists, right? Because obviously with globalism, it's just like it sounds. We have our dick kind of everywhere, right? We're in it, we have bases all over the world, in every hemisphere, and it feels like we're kind of stretched thin. If you see the big picture, I think what they want to go down is obviously this whole hemisphere is ours, right? We're in Venezuela. They're pretty much our bitch. It's crude oil, so it's different. But then we're going to do Cuba, right? Which is crazy to say it like that. They want Greenland, right? They want parts of the Arctic. They want this whole hemisphere to be like owned by us, right? And then yes, we take our resources out of the rest of the world. But what's interesting is that at the end of this, Iran's probably going to end up being a very, very big economic power, because even though we have, Saudi Arabia, UAE, whatever, I don't think the United States is going to win this war. I don't think so. I think Iran's going to thug it out. It's like a lose-lose on all fronts. But let me tell you something. They're going to be coming back with a vengeance. And anybody who, was pro-USA or dealt with, Americans and stuff like that, they're going to control that whole fucking part of the Middle East. It's crazy. Most people have a price. They know what they're signing up for. True. And nuclear energy is the best, but y'all aren't ready for that conversation. It is. Yeah, for sure. So why can't we let Iran have nuclear energy? You have to believe we are the good guys. We're not perfect, but we are better than everyone else. Glenn, I want to believe that. I see what you mean. I see what you mean. Because at the end of the day, even if your team does some shady things to win, it still makes you. I just think about all the shit we've done. Like, it's not good. Like, if you're like a moral person, it's not good. But I guess if you're rooting for the team, yes. Like, think about what we did in Hawaii. We literally took Hawaii over to fucking grow more sugar. We overthrown governments because we didn't like the way they were leaning politically. Got people killed and assassinated. Like, that's not cool. Like, we go to another country, a democratic country who's doing their own thing, and we don't like what they're doing, so we kill their leaders and you know what I mean? Like, that's not cool. But I guess if you're rooting for our team, then that's fine. Okay, so you think of a chick that you can't smash. She might be in a relationship or whatever. The case, maybe you got to throw. Maybe you think if you got to throw 100K at her, she won't give that shit up. JL, can you stop typing Ebonics, please? How to take part in the Rodney giveaway. Oh, did I reach? Yes, the giveaway isn't being picked until 10:30 a.m. 10:30 a.m. I might pick a little early depending on how long I stay on. But yeah. And now we have Hawaiian sweet rolls. Yes, exactly. Yeah, we can't win because Trump won't tell us the main objective. That's my issue with Trump. So what's fucked up, Glenn, that I think he's making a huge mistake is lying to the American people, especially about what's going on in Iran. Like, look, there's no negotiations. It's clear market manipulation. I think lying to the American people is such a bad strategy. And if your strategy is to fool the enemy by lying to the American people, no one's fucking buying it. The thing is, like, we can't lie to the American people. That's so fucked up. It's fucked up. I got wrecked on that Henry token, one from Twitter account with the Cole. I know. Yeah, I know. I'm telling you guys, there's like literally no, right now in this market, it's like almost impossible to get a W, right? So just keep that in mind. Is it true Trump will be the final and last president of the United States? God, who said that? Trump's spending more money on military than spending money on the American. That is actually true. Yes. It's weird that Israel has free healthcare and we don't. I think that is fucked up. I know plenty of people in my life who got surgeries and stuff and literally like are in debt up to their ears. I think hospital debt's a little different. I remember I had a huge, I went to the emergency room when I was like 18. I ended up getting a fat hospital bill, And I remember that, it just went in and collect. Like in my early 20s, I didn't really care about my credit because I'm a fucking black kid that came from poverty with his dad that just fucked off, and no one taught me about credit. Like, most of us, not most of us, but some people. So I didn't give a fuck. But when I started to care about my credit and try to clean it up, which let me tell you something, it is so hard to clean up your credit. I remember, one of the strategies was just like, after they go to collections, you call the collection company and say, are you dispute it? And they have like 30 days to get back or something like that. And if they don't get back, they'll remove from your credit report. So I actually got all those removed from my credit report. Is it true? I read that already. Let me see. Ebonic. I know. Let me see. The Strait of Hormuz is the Iranian territory. Someday the U.S. force will leave and the Iranians will take over again. Yeah, but if you're American, you don't give a fuck whose territory. It's our territory, baby. You know why? Because we got bigger guns. That's how America thinks. That's not how I think. That's how America thinks. Just keep that in mind. I know, Linda. Yeah, it's bad. I know. Well, I got the Tesla, so I'm charging my bitch. Asking because I'm your friend. Shut up, J. Motherfucker. Some shit about to happen big. I got a feeling either UFOs are a secret type of weapon or are time travelers. Bro, how about those fucking scientists who are just missing, bro? You know? Nuts. Like, that's crazy. You know? Oh, they all just killed themselves or went missing. We don't nothing to say here. And the fact that that guy is kind of linked to a NASA. Wait, watch. Check this out. Watch this. The Cole Allen guy on his LinkedIn, right? He like interned over there. Also, check this out. Cole Thomas Allen entered at NASA in 2014. Same year, NASA paper with Henry Martinez as author. December 2023. X account Henry Martinez posted one single tweet. Cole Allen. Banner, a screenshot of the what? You know? Yes, I hope the alien baddie's nasty. I don't know. You know what's crazy, guys, is maybe aliens are real, right? But if you guys ever I watch a lot of dumb shit online. I do all the time. Like, I spend my time just like learning about random shit. But recently I've been into like space, like just space in the universe. And if you just think about the universe in general, it's so it's where did we come from? Yes, you could say God, whatever, that's what you believe, but like, really, right? And like, you know how many other planets there are that don't have life because it's so hard? Like, everything perfect needs to come together. And really, humans have only been part of Earth for like not even that long. I think like 1% or something like small of Earth's total life, right? So humans, like intelligent life, some of us, not Jayhawk, but most intelligent life is super new. And the chances that it would happen anywhere in the universe are so small, it's ridiculous. So what if we are the only intelligent being? I'm telling you, if you just go down that rabbit hole, dude, I'm telling you, it makes you wonder, maybe there is no other intelligent life. And if there is, how the fuck are they going to get to it? And if there is, are they on the same timeline as us? Are they back, beating each other's asses with sticks and shit? I'm saying, like, let's look up the percentage, right? I hope you do, NP. I hope you do too. Come. Okay, let's look this up. Yeah, there is an interview, but if you listen to like the scientists, it like makes sense, bro. It like makes sense. Like, think about like what has to happen for like, it has to be a perfect fucking like set of like of things to happen for intelligent life. It's crazy. What's up, Crypto? Like, thanks so much for posting this stream. It's nutty, bro. Oh, check this one out, right? Okay, so imagine Earth as a 100-yard American football field, right? Everybody, if you're not American, I don't know, fucking a soccer field, maybe, roughly. Not even, right? Anyways, from one goal line to the other, right? So life, single-celled organism around the 20-yard line. So life in general, right? Complex life, Cambrian explosion around the 75-yard line. Dinosaurs go extinct at the 99-yard line. Humans appear in the last 0.0066. That's crazy, bro. I'm wondering if they have crypto up there. Yes, they have Alien Coin, by Alien Coin, right? That's what some people are going to say. But dude, all right. That's crazy. All right. Hard pivot, guys. I used my AI feature yesterday and I made a song. I didn't make the song. I just so the Cole Allen Thomas guy had a manifesto, right? And I said, hey, make a pop punk song out of his manifesto. I think it's hilarious, bro. And they did. It's a banger. So I made a music video too. You guys want to watch it? Hey, look, I'm not encouraging anything. I'm just saying it's a pretty good music video. One second here. Let me know if you guys want to watch it. Wait, where's it at? Desktop, completed. All right. You guys want to watch that shit? I was really bored yesterday. All right, let me show you guys. Oh, fuck. What are we doing here? Stop doing that. Oh, here we go. All right, here it is. You guys ready? All right, tell me if this bops or not. All right, Cole Allen Thomas, Manifesto, punk song with a music video I made. I only did half the manifesto. It's like 6 minutes too long. All right, let's go.
Hello, everybody. So I may have given a lot of people a surprise today. Let me start off by apologizing to everyone whose trust I abused. I apologize to my parents for saying I had an interview without specifying it was for most wanted. I apologize to my colleagues and students for saying I had a personal emergency by the time anyone reads this. I probably most certainly do need to go to the ER, but can hardly call that not a self-inflicted status.
Hold on.
I apologize to all of the people I traveled next to, all the workers who handle my luggage, and all the other non-targeted people at the hotel who I put in danger simply by being near. I apologize to everyone who was abused and who were martyred before this, to all those who suffered before I was able to attempt this, to all who may still suffer after, regardless of my success or failure.
Hold on. Here it
I
comes.
don't expect forgiveness, but if I could have seen any other way to get this close, I would have taken it again. My sincere apologies.
There it goes. This part's hard.
On to why I did any of this. I am a citizen of the United States of America. What my representatives to reflect.
Here we go.
And I am no longer willing to permit a pedophile, rapist, and traitor to cut my hands with his crimes. While I'm discussing this, I'll also go over my expected rules of engagement.
Oh, here comes a breakdown. Here comes a breakdown.
Administration official here
comes the breakdown.
Prioritized from highest ranking
Open
to
up
the
the fucking
lowest.
pit.
Secret Service. They are targets only if necessary and to be incapacitated non-lethally if possible.
Open up the
They can't
fucking
hope they're
pit.
wearing body armor because sending mass with shotguns messes up people who
we go.
cartel.
Security.
Not targets if at all. Personal guards. Same as hotel security. Personal guards. Same as hotel security. Hotel.
Hey, don't tell me that shit did not bop. Okay? I don't want to hear it because you know it did. I was really bored yesterday. Hey, was that the shit or what? Did you see Cash Patel's face? I did see. Yeah. I mean, you know, people always say that shit, but I always say, dude, what if that happened to you? Like, I would hate to see people at my most vulnerable. You know what I mean? I mean, I would spring into action, start shooting niggas, but isn't that a sick music video though? You guys like it? It's kind of sad though, you know? I saw something about Cole Allen being Eminem's driver. What the fuck? I don't think so. It's a real documentation. I made it yesterday. I was bored. You know, Eminem being real quiet after this dropout. Hey, dude, AI is so strange. I literally just took his manifesto, copy and pasted it in the AI app, and I was like, make a pop punk song. And that's the first one it spit out. I was like, damn, this shit bops. AI is so crazy, dude. I couldn't imagine being a student in school with AI because it is such a cheat code. You know? It's such a fucking cheat code. It's absolutely insane. What's up, Naximoto? Dubsky says Allen single-handedly caused all this havoc. Yeah, but it's a distraction from the Epstein files, man. You know. All right, so obviously, you know, when you think of someone like Cole Allen, right? Obviously, he's a fucking little weeb. You know, like he's a weeb. You know, like a nerd. He was a Super Smash Brothers player and stuff like that. But you know what? Back to the whole Trump situation. I've been making some cool videos about this interview with Trump. Like, check this out. This is Trump getting interviewed by Nora about the whole manifesto thing, but he was freaking out. I made this one too.
He also wrote this: I'm no longer willing to permit a pedophile, rapist, and traitor to coat my hands with his crimes. What's your reaction
Well,
to
I
that?
was waiting for you to read that because I knew you would, because you're horrible people. Horrible people. Yeah, he did write that. I'm not a rapist. I didn't rape anybody.
Oh,
I'm not a
do you think he
pedophile.
was referring to you?
Excuse me. I'm not a pedophile. You read that crap from some sick person. I got associated with all stuff that has nothing to do with me. I was totally exonerated. Your friends on the other side of the plate are the ones that were involved with, let's say, Epstein or other things. But I said to myself, I'll do this interview and they'll probably, I read the manifesto, he's a sick person. But you should be ashamed of yourself reading that, because I'm not any of those things.
Mr. President,
and I was
these are
never,
the government's words.
excuse me. You shouldn't be reading that in 60 minutes. You're a disgrace. But go ahead, let's finish the interview.
Dude, she actually cooked them. All right, one more. I made this one because first of all, Nora's a babe. You guys are the type of women that I'm into. But she kind of cooked them with this.
I'm not a rapist. I didn't rape anybody.
Do you think he was referring to you?
Excuse me.
Top from the stripper bitch. She can take a chick and call the clock with a ruler clip. Boy, don't play with me, this bitch a hoe. Met her at the store, you know how it goes. She wanna smoke, so I bought some dope. Took her to the O, just got some top from the stripper bitch. She can take a chick and call the clock with a ruler.
First of all, shout out to Jayhawk for showing me King Von, bro. Dude, I remember when I remember the exact moment I first heard King Von. It's good, bro. Actual real life demon, like real life demon. He looks like a little boy too. Weird. Actual demon. I know, yeah. I remember I was looking for new music and Jayhawk's like, look at King Von. And then Jayhawk, like, I've watched so many documentaries on him, crazy. Yeah, but she cooked his ass though, right? Oh, you think I was talking about you? Oh shit. The thing is, like, she's reading the manifesto, like she's reading what he was saying, It's crazy. Oh my God, look at this guy. He's a so, hey, what's up, Waddy? How we doing? Oh, yeah. I'm always trying to have fun. To be honest, the fact that, Nikita, everybody hates him. They're calling him like a Jew and everything. First of all, guys, not all Jews are bad. I hate that shit. Everybody thinks all Jews are bad. One, I tell you, I don't like the state of Israel, but I do love my best friends. And my best friends, Jake, his family. I have other Jew friends, Jake's mom. They're my favorite people in the world, and I love them. Like I said, if I needed $100,000 tomorrow, I have Jewish friends that would be like, here, pay me back when you can. I swear to God, I'm telling you guys, Jews are not bad people. Just like all niggas. All black people do not have their phone on speakerphone and yell into it on a public bus. That's just not how all black people are. I'm just saying. But this guy was such a weeb, bro. He played Super Smash Brothers, all right? First of all, he mained the me character, which is a crime. But he had this little gun. He had a little shotgun, a little fold-up one. He had some knives and like a ninja claw. I don't know what the fuck this guy was on. He literally didn't get close to the president, which I thought was hilarious. I saw a post yesterday said like this dude really thought he was going to be like Luigi Mangione. Instead, he ended up getting called a faggot on the internet. I thought that was funny. Like that's kind of true, Oh shit! Is that Walter PEPE? What do you mean? Yeah, Nora is hot, bro. First of all, let her do what she wants, bro. She's allowed to do what she wants. Trump says Iran informed U.S. that they are in a state of collapse and want Hormuz open. No, they don't. Dude, if Trump says something about what's going on, completely ignore him. Okay? Just ignore him. He got that fucked up hair. Selma Flood, I know you ain't talking to Unk. But yeah, he does. He actually looks like my nephew if my nephew got older. Like just like him. I'm not even kidding, bro. Oh, I also made some more videos for you guys. I thought this one was funny. First of all, dude, my reaction account on YouTube, which I thought was funny, is getting way more views than my crypto, which makes sense. But here's some short videos I made. If you guys don't follow my reaction channel, I don't really make reactions anymore, but I started making shorts again. But this is pretty funny. This is me. I promise I won't get political 3 beers later. Wait, where's the sound on this? Excuse me, where's the sound? Huh? Wait. Where is the sound? Wait, what is this?
And
Oh, here.
World War II didn't happen, and the Holocaust didn't happen.
Hello.
And many things didn't happen. October 7th didn't happen, and World War II didn't happen, and the Holocaust didn't happen, and many things didn't happen. October 7th didn't.
that's literally me. I appreciate it, Glenn. Thank you so much. Thank you, Extra. Also,
I'm not a rapist.
oh, I posted
He
that.
also wrote
Dude, I
this.
thought this-
Wheelchair
This is pretty funny. When people say I'm not racist, I have black friends. The black friend.
brakes tend to lock the wheels, but don't actually lock the chair to the ground. The idea with this
He's all safe, right?
wheelchair brakes
The only black guy at the Yu-Gi-Oh tournament vibe.
tend to lock the wheels, but don't actually lock the chair to the ground. The idea
This is pretty creepy, though. I made this short video of Caroline Levitt. Everybody's hating on her, but she can get it too, right? But this is before like the shooting started. Well, hours before.
Funny, it'll be entertaining. There will be some shots fired tonight. There will be some shots fired tonight. Funny.
She called it. Anyways, this is the funniest one, dude, because they really let this nigga Naruto run past security. What a guy. What a fucking guy.
Watch Dylan.
Oh, here it is. Hold on. Yeah, I mean, we all know when she says shots being fired, like a regular person's going to assume she just meant like he's going to be roasting people, you know? Big deal. You know, we know that, you know what I mean? But this is so funny. Like, it is funny that to see like all these people that were at this event, even though, you know, they didn't even get close to them. These guys were like, they were coming out of here talking like they were in Vietnam, you know?
Scary and terrible events, but it's
Look at
not
her.
often where you have
People
a
are just
loved one
taking
next to
bottles.
you in that moment.
I love that. This is an AI recreation.
Gotta
it's-
love AI.
video.
Look at the people disappear, carrying pizza boxes over here, disappearing through.
Yeah, but somebody made an AI video. People think it's real, but it's like, guys, they literally someone just, because with AI you could tell, like you could say put it in color, you know, just people don't specify that shit online, you know. It's weird that this guy though, Cole Allen, like, yeah, he's a light-skinned mulatto fucking teacher out of California. I get that, but at the same time, like he went to like a really elite school, you know. It's crazy. Why with a GM? Oh, then the video of Pete Hegseth. You guys see this one? Dude, he's literally coked out of his mind. I don't know. Allegedly. Look at, I've done a lot of blow in my life. A lot. And I've hung out with people that did, you know what I mean? Look at his jaw. This is literally me at 1:30 a.m. after talking to a fat bitch all night, walking back to my friends, zooted out of my mind because I need another key bump. You know, I've been there. Crazy. The guy's hat. Yeah, that video is not real. That video is not real. The Naruto one. Yeah, dude. Yeah. Thank you so much. Yeah, I've been cooking with these videos. I'm trying to make more original content because they are incentivizing that over on X. Hopefully Nikita will come hang out, you know. That'd be cool. Yeah, AI is actually crazy. Dude, ketamine is all right, you know. See, the thing about ketamine is like, it's fun with a little, you do. First of all, I'm not encouraging you guys to do drugs at all. I don't do drugs anymore like that. But what I will say is ketamine is one of those things where I did it a lot, but if you go overboard, and some people like being in a K-hole, I do not. The K-hole is a different kind of high, bro. It is it's the gnarliest high you've had for like 5 minutes. It's fucking insane. I don't like it. People like it. It's like, it feels like what you see online, how they make videos and stuff of people getting high on certain drugs, like a visual representation. People are melting, things are turning into Legos, shit like that. That's how ketamine actually feels. Other drugs don't really feel like that, but that's how ketamine actually feels. It's crazy. Like you have like every single time I've been in a K-hole, I remember vividly because that's how crazy it is. You know, it's nuts. I wouldn't recommend it. You know, do what you want to do, but a little bit is fine. But I'm telling you, you go over a little bit with ketamine. I remember I was at a music festival and, you know, look at you know, me and my crew, when we had stuff, we got the good shit, right? And so I ended up meeting these like kids who were like maybe like 5 years younger than me. And one, always Selma Fudd, one guy wanted some ketamine. And you know, dude, I'm like the drug sharer. My friends hate it, but like if I have the drugs, bro, I'm getting everybody high. You know, anyways, so this one little kid, this little Asian guy, he had like a spoon on his necklace, which is obviously used for drugs. And it was like a big scoop. And he took a big scoop of my ketamine. I'm like, are you sure? He's like, yep, does it. Dude starts puking, freaking out, has to leave. It was crazy. I'm still friends with him on Instagram, by the way. What's up, Tony? How we doing? No, I didn't do blow in Ibiza. No, we don't do any fucking tweaker drugs. We don't do meth. You know, we don't do that. Who's this? What's this? Daily dose of pretty? That's pretty cool. I'll follow you. Dimelo legal. Okay, hold on. At this time, a massive, large-scale federal operation is underway in Minneapolis as FBI, along with the United States Department of Homeland Security and Homeland Security, investigate and execute more than 22 raids as part of a sweeping fraud investigation involving businesses, including some child care centers. Wow. Okay, here's the thing. I don't know what the Epstein files has done for you guys, but anytime, Tony says, got a microdose meth for max looks maxing benefit to it. No, we do not need to do that. I don't know what the Epstein files did. Yeah, it was definitely Nick Shirley. Yeah, he started it, right? I don't know what the Epstein files did for you guys, but anytime I see the DOJ talking about an arrest, anytime I see somebody getting a fucking traffic ticket, you know, I always think of myself, fuck that. They're letting pedophiles fuck kids and they're not doing anything about it because they're rich, you know, but you're going to go to jail for fucking fraud. You should, but you're going to go to jail. You know, you're going to tell me I got to go to jail when these fucking assholes are literally eating and fucking kids? Crazy, right? Anyways, let's watch this video.
Scale raids targeting federal fraud.
First of all, fuck Fox
currently
News.
Underway. Federal agents seen leaving the Quality Learning Center. And Brooke Taylor has more on that and what they're looking for. Brooke, good morning.
Goddamn Somalians.
Hi, Bill. Good morning. Yeah, we have had a photographer there at the daycare since this morning, capturing video of those federal agents just going in and out of the building, collecting evidence as part of the DOJ's fraud investigation in Minnesota. Take a look at this video here. Sources tell Fox that federal agents are raiding about 22 businesses across Minneapolis this morning. And sources say many of them are tied to Somali-owned operations. All of this comes after that viral YouTube video from Nick Shirley. It was back in December. In that video, he visited different child care centers. And you'll remember they were either closed or there were just no children inside.
That's crazy, right?
Receiving state child care funding.
I mean, guys, this is a common, this is a common fraud. You know, a lot of this is going on, right? Armand says 100% Rodney. I use a street light Stein list all the time. They pedos. I know, bro. It's crazy, bro. Oh, you mean Epstein list? It's crazy, bro. It's like I can't take our government seriously anymore. I just can't. I mean, I do. You know, I'll probably end up in jail at some point. But what I'm saying is, I just can't take our government seriously anymore, dude. It's like, how could you ever be a person who pays taxes and follows the law, knowing that these people are just getting a free pass? You know, like they don't care at all. It's insignificant. It's crazy. Like, we knew that we had a 2-tier justices. I knew that, but damn, I didn't know it was like that, you know? Tony says, LMFO, he knows I'm not in the business, or at least I should know. I told them in a group chat. Wait, what are you talking about? Foreign fraud? Yeah, dude. Well, welfare in general, like, I'll talk about my specific situation. So, like, growing up, my mom had like a bunch of kids. And to be honest, you know, like, my mom, like a lot of other people, you know, I grew up around, like, really they'll just have kids to qualify for welfare. And if you think about it, like, all the benefits is like $100K a year salary. Like, if you're really, really low class, right? Not middle class, low class. I'm talking about, you know, you qualify for everything, which we did. We qualified for Section 8, you know, which is GM. Wait, who's it? Which is this my girlfriend? Is it my baby? Anyways, you know, if you know, growing up, we qualify for Section 8, WIC, free healthcare, free everything. Like if you add all those things up, like that's like a big salary. And I always wondered like how my middle class friends who seemed like they were doing better than me, obviously you just can't buy whatever you want, right? They don't give you a check just to fucking spend it on whatever. You have to spend it on food and shit, and they pay for your housing, right? But I remember that all my friends who were middle class weren't, they didn't qualify for anything. It's crazy, like they had to pay for lunch and shit. Like they packed lunch. I always got free lunch because when you're poor as fuck, you qualify for everything. Let me see. Let me see if that's my chick in the chat. Hold on. All right, guys. I think girlfriends in the chat. We got to stop talking about vaginas and hot women. All right. Bro, is not justice for all. It's justice for some. I know. I hate it, bro. It makes me so mad, and it's just bothering me. This whole Epstein situation has really fucked me up. I'm saying, fucked me up. Like it's really messing with me, man. I know a lot of people just don't care about it. Oh, wait, never mind. It's not her. Hold on 1 second. Give me a second. I told my girl, that's not her. If Katy Perry's considered an astronaut, I'm definitely an experienced gynecologist. Jesus Christ. Blossom, I'm picking the winners at 10:30 a.m. Right, 10:30 a.m. So soon. One second. The truth is relived, but it can't be tackled. Dubsky, what the fuck are you talking about, bro? You good? You high? The English probably isn't your first language. Family Guy was right. Remember, they got welfare funds and were given a yacht. That one episode, I did not. No, but it's true though. Like I lived around people who exploited the system, dude. I felt like my mom only kept having kids, or people around us only kept having kids, because like if you don't have kids, they don't give you shit. I mean, they'll give you stuff, but you really don't get a lot of shit. It's a interesting strategy, but people do it. I feel you hate. I feel your hate. I feel I hate it too. The rich get away with everything. Like I remember when I was living in Tampa, I got so depressed. I'm living in this nice, luxurious apartment in Tampa. Everything's clean. All my after living there for a year, the only thing that I liked there was the fact that Jake and his family was there. That's the only saving grace. But this is my girlfriend. She's on my my YouTube account. What's up, baby? Shout out to my baby. Got the fattest ass in Virginia. Love you. Literally the fattest ass in Virginia. It's actually nuts. But I was living there in Tampa, and I just kind of felt gross. I just felt gross. She's in my chat, freaky ass motherfucker. But I just felt gross. And I remember like here in Virginia, I just really liked it here. Like, yeah, it doesn't have the glitz and glam and shit, but it's so chill. And really, like, you don't need all that extra shit, bro. You just gotta chill out. No, I'm not showing it to you guys. I'm not showing you my girlfriend's ass to you guys. You see all these guys, like the crypto guys in Dubai and flexing the Lambo and stuff and all this shit. You know what I mean? Like, I get it. Fun. Cool. But I would just like to just relax. You know what I mean? Just chill. Get fat a little bit. Get dusty. Hang out with my chick and my cats. You know what I mean? Yes, it is the same girl. Yes. Yeah, that's the same one. All right, she left the chat. But yeah, anyways, yeah, the welfare fraud's a big thing, and I think the reason why they did this was to kind of vindicate the Nick Shirley guy, because a lot of people were a lot of people were saying that it was like propaganda and stuff, and it looks like people are actually getting arrested. Get fat and dusty. That isn't. No, I'm not going to get too fat. I'm saying, but I care. I think I care less about. I do not, Dubsky. I care less about. Glenn is crazy. Nothing hits harder than a 7 who is loyal as hell. First of all, I saw this L take from Thread Guy, and look, I'm dusty as fuck, but you guys seen the pictures a couple years ago. Your boy gets after it. You know what I mean? I'm no longer on my bullshit. But he what's his name? Thread Guy had this post where he talks about meeting women. He's like, oh, if you're in LA, like every girl I date is either like an OnlyFans model or something like that. And it's like, when that kind of shit, you have to look inward, you have to look inward with that kind of stuff, because the common denominator is you. The truth is there's good women in every city. It's just that you just got to go through a lot of them. There's a lot of whores out there with nice titties and everything. I get it. A lot of whores out there. But sometimes it takes, you just gotta wait out for, it's like a girl dating a guy, right? You got to wait out for the right one. It's like anything. You just don't find them on your first attempt, you little fucking weirdo. It's proof of cheeks, Rodney. You have to show proof. Absolutely not. Shake that laffy taffy. Oh my God. That's a crazy sentence, Glenn. Yes, she's gone. Yes. All right. Now for the real questions. You said West Virginia. How's it stacking up to Texas? Let me tell you something. We got some corn. First of all, I'm in Virginia, but I'm not in a big city. You know what I mean? It's a chill, small. It's not San Diego. It's not Tampa, right? There's not like hot women everywhere. But what I will say is that there's natural, big corn-fed women. I'm just kidding. But yeah, I don't know. I think that a lot of guys first of all, you guys know I don't really be posting shit about who I'm dating and stuff like that. But like a lot of guys really care about the validation of just the rest of the world. So they'll deal with a chick who sucks as long as the rest of the world knows they have a hot girl, With women, you have to do some digging into their history. Yeah, I also like big girls. Well, my girl's not big, but yeah, whatever floats your boat or finds your lost. Like, whatever you like, bro. Whatever you're into. Who am I to judge anybody? Dude, Maro Nafal, bro. Wait, what the hell? This guy learned that his mother, who had been battling cancer for 10 years, has died. But instead of blaming cancer, he blamed the people providing her care. Bro, he beat up the doctor. Oh, let's watch this. This guy beating the doctor's ass? Why is he beating up the doctor? Oh, this is in a Middle East country. What'd they do to him? No, there's has to be more to the story. There's got to be more to the story. There's got to be more to the story. Oh, shit, he came back. He's getting a gun? Oh, damn, what's going on? Wait, there's more to a story here. Okay, let's ask Grok. What's the backstory? There's got to be more. First of all, shout out to Grok. There's got to be more. Can you imagine beating up your doctor? All right, what else we got? Right, people see 10s at the Ritz-Carlton pool on a Tuesday and are shocked that they shove cucumbers in their cats for damn, dude, Glenn is coming up with some fucking bangers this morning, bro. Yeah, dude, I'm telling you, I'm telling you guys, hot women, bro. Like, if you have money, I'm telling you, there's a lot of hot women that look. I've been around that kind of crowd. I have plenty of friends who fuck lots of hot women. And deal with them, and they suck. A lot of them suck. Not all of them suck, but a lot of them suck, right? Because imagine being a hot woman, right? Especially if you have issues with your parents, hot women run the world. I don't care what anybody says. Young hot women run the world. I don't care if you're a rich man. It doesn't matter who you are. Young hot women rule the world. They can get whatever they want because they're hot, and that's what guys want. And they get old and be like, whatever, but that's what women run. I'm telling you, pussy runs the world. People are crazy, bro. But yeah, they do some freaky shit. Like, if you're dating the same women, if you do the same thing, you're gonna get the same results. Jayhawk says, I like pale emo bitches. Jayhawk, you see that thing I tagged you in? My man. I know you do. I know you do. Everybody has their own type, right? I'm going to hit 20 years with mine. Damn. Why? How old are you? I like slim, tan, brunettes, and blondes. There we go. Yeah, dude is crazy. Yeah. Have you heard the song El Aventuro? The song describes my type, TBH. I have not. You see when Ice Spice got slapped at McDonald's? I did see that. Yeah, but she squared up. That's crazy. Javi says, Rodney, how long have I been on? For exactly 1 hour now. Javi, welcome to the stream. I'm not saying I wouldn't. No. I made a post the other day. Hold on. Let's see if Grok gives us the backstory here. Okay, we're going to mark this, come back to it. But I made a post the other day because we have seen like a lot of hate on women. First of all, I want to go to this one post I made because there's a lot of people getting offended. Guys, if you watch the channel and you know me, you know that I have a lot of respect for female content creators in this space. Yes, I'm a fucking bro sometimes and I say women are hot and stuff and we rate them and stuff like that. I'm like, welcome to the people who swear like guys don't do that. They are living in a world that I don't know where you're at, where guys don't do that, where guys don't talk dirty like that. Like locker room talk girls do it worse. Women objectify guys worse, right? So obviously Jessica Walker at Binance, right? I think she is so hot, just my type, right? She works at Binance, right? Whatever. And I said, everybody's shitting on female content creators right now. That's lame. Let's start a new trend. So I said Jessica Walker at Binance is hot. And let me tell you, the fucking gay guys, stop objectifying her, right? This guy, hating on them is equally as lame as reducing them to sexual objects, which is what you have done here. Congratulations, you played yourself. And I was like, who's reducing anyone? Jessica is a phenomenal content creator. God forbid a man acknowledge a woman for being attractive. Take the stick out of your ass, buddy. And this chick, who, let's just say, is actually pretty hot. Jen, you're hot. Come on, Jen. Anyways. She got the Coinbase defense logo there. She's a physical therapist. Oh, okay. Physical. Oh, no, she's a physical therapist. That's fine. Actually, I met my chick at while getting physical therapy. Anyways, co-founder of Shib Women. Oh, that's why she sucks. Sheba sucks. Anyways, she replies, you just objectified someone obviously trying to make it on her merits. Who cares what she looks like? Wait, did she say that? Hold on. Yeah. Who cares what she looks like? And I said, you can also remove the stick from your ass because everybody can get it, She goes, such a gentleman. Thanks for the advice, crypto bro. And you wonder why we feel so welcome here. I literally have a show with a homegirl every week. I have plenty of female crypto friends that I work with on a weekly basis. They don't get offended. It's just you, Jen. Just you. And she put, yeah, all right. And I put this. Thanks for proving my point. Can you imagine being this offended all the time? You literally live your life this offended that I'm just saying another woman's hot. You're objectifying her. She can be hot and smart, just like she could be hot and fucking stupid, right? It goes both ways. Guy, girl, you're gonna get it. You're gonna get the ether. If I see a woman objectifying a guy on my timeline, do you think I'm gonna give a shit? No, there are plenty of awesome women in crypto. They could be, dude. Jess Walker is one of the most legit people. I think she's at Coinbase before in the space, bro. She knows her shit. Wendy O, right? Ashley, like these women, they know their shit. Great. And yeah, some of them get all mad about the guys and stuff because look at crypto is a male-dominated space by far. Obviously, like anything that has to do with fucking numbers and shit, it's dominated by men, right? It's big. It's 80-20. Just like healthcare is dominated by women, it's like, it's different, right? Obviously. But getting offended and stuff, objectifying her. Yeah, she's hot. Are you fucking jealous? Let her be hot. Did Grok answer? Grok did not answer our question. All right. What else we got here? About to be 40 and like, damn, why do you old fuck? Pussy runs the world, not petrodollar. Absolutely. Women use what they have to get by. Anyway, yeah, I made this post here. And, I never knock any. First of all, game is game, bro. Like, I think it's so lame when you have guys literally like wasting time. And other girls do it too. It's bad. Literally wasting their time hating on somebody getting after the bag. Yeah, they might be stupid, but there's plenty of stupid crypto guys. First of all, shout out to our girl Rachel in Bitcoin Las Vegas. We love Rachel, right? I put this, right? Not sure why guys are upset with women using their bodies for engagement. If I was a chick, I'd be butt-ass naked all day long on stream, tits out, twerking for engagement, and I'd make you all call me mommy. Game is game. You got to respect it, right? I think you just got to respect it. Who cares, bro? Like, mind your own fucking business, weirdo. Sex sells. Literally, it's a supply and demand thing. They wouldn't be doing it if people didn't want it. You know? One of my guys has a girl who checks all his boxes, but is a 6 or 7. I told him he better marry her. That's hilarious. See, you got the woke crowd supporting you, and now they turn on. No. I've always said I'm not a liberal or a fucking crazy far right. I'm not neither. Both of you are fucking insane. You know, nuts. I'm just a regular person that sees shit and calls it out. Look, I'm from California, bro. I'm a fucking liberal, right? I'm born into it. I lived in Portland forever. They're dirty, gross, nasty. Everybody's using drugs. Crazy, you know, super conservatives that are really rich are disgusting. I just don't like either of them. They both suck. But I will say, liberal women, way freakier. Liberal women, freakiest, okay? Freakiest. Might smell a little bit, might identify as a fucking toothbrush, but literally freaky. Dating in Portland, let me tell you something crazy. Hot plastic chicks, hotter for sure, but Rodney, when are you getting married? We'll see about that soon. Truly spot. See, my chick will watch this stream and not really care that I say shit like that because she knows what's up, you know? She might get a little mad, but legit talk, man. Men are meant to adore women. It's natural, right? Women like the things that men can provide for them. Some are on the spectrum more, literally like either, you know, super gold diggers or a normal woman. Guys always get upset when women like men who have things and who can provide things. That's literally female nature, you fucking weirdo. It's why it's so weird when guys get upset about that truth and women get upset about the truth that guys are really attracted to how they look. You know, really. Yeah, we're guys. That's what guys think about banging all. Look at our day. And guys, if you feel me, a lot of our day, if you see a chick, you're thinking about nailing her. That's just how it is. You can't stop. You just don't do it, but that's how you think, right? Women are just not like that. They're more emotional creatures. And guys get upset when women value a man who can provide for them. That's like part of female nature. Some women are on the spectrum, like straight gold digging, right? But most women, right, like a man who can provide. At least hold it down, you know? Yes, we do love Rachel. Do that voice again. Which one? Hands up, hand up. I'm alt-right. I mean, whatever, you know? Yeah, no, I actually dated a girl who identified as a leaf. No cap. I've told this story a million times. And let me tell you something. Freaky. You a little crazy, but freaky. You don't buy the feminist idea. I mean, whatever, you know, I just look at human nature, you know, whatever. There's exceptions to the rules, obviously, right? Most people are straight, but some of them like some dick and some of, you know what I mean? Some people are gay. There's always exceptions to the rule. But for the most part, if you look at the extremes of both sexes, you know, it's kind of like, you know, that's what it is. Tell it again. Yeah, I dated a girl identified as a two. Let me tell you something. Hot. Crazy as hell. It was actually the first girl I dated when I moved back from Portland to California. Shout out to her. Crazy as fuck, but. All right, time to clock in and get some houses built. Let's go, Glenn. Fucking real big dick pipe slinging job. Appreciate you, Glenn. Enjoy the rest of your day, bro. Be safe. Put your hard hat on. If your idea of, I just think that the extremes of these ideologies can make you so crazy, you know, but to each their own. Who am I to say you can't want to do whatever? Like the only reason why I'm roasting that chick live is because she came into my comment section and thought she had a point. Like I wasn't going to sit there and fucking torture her, you know? No, I'm going, I got time, you know? Yeah, hold him down, baby. Like if I saw a chick saying, oh my God, this guy's so hot, which I see a lot on my timeline, you know, oh my God, this guy's so hot. I'm not gonna sit there and be like, oh, you fucking whore, you know, it's just stupid. It's a waste of time and it's lame. Hating's bad for your health. I think today you are sleeping on the couch, bro. First of all, what the fuck is this? We'll get to that here in a second. But no, first of all, a man is a king of his. Look, if you're a man and you have your own stuff, a man is a king of his castle. And let me tell you something: a man never leaves his castle. If you're a guy out there, and you're one of those bitch niggas that just is a simp. I don't would say simp, but just a jellyfish. I would say no spine. Women won't have respect for you. I'm telling you that they don't respect that. You know, they don't respect that. They want somebody who can lead, right? Yeah, I'll tell you something. I'm never sleeping on the couch, and I will never leave my house. That's the way you got to be. And if you don't have a house, I'm sorry. I know. Okay, so this says a couple finally share their first kiss after a long distance relationship. Okay, let's check this out. That's fucking gross.
Не, ну молодцы. Ну какие молодцы. 10 из 10.
So I remember when I was in high school, I had one of my friends, and you know, he was a homie, but he could not kiss, right? And I remember he was dating this girl, and she ended up break it up with him, and later on we all hung out in life, and she mentioned that. But he would like go like mouth open first, like this, like straight for it like that. Hey, some people are just better kissers, you know?
Не, ну молодцы.
What's up, Bryn Rex? I don't know who that is, but it's not good.
Ну какие молодцы. 10 из 10.
They got.
Вот это любовь! Молодцы, молодцы. Все, да.
Hey, I'm going to take a piss. I will be right back. 1 second here. All right, here's a tweet from Get a Room Caroline. Sorry, Rodney. Here's a tweet from Trump or Truth. First of all, no one fucking cares about Truth Social. Let me tell you something. When Trump is not president anymore, people are going to forget about Truth Social, just like Threads. X is king. Oh, hold on. Oh, Nikita replied to me. Hold on. Ah! He asked me why did... No way. There's no way Nikita's coming on right now, right? I should have brushed my hair. There's no way, right? There's no way. I can hold my piss. Let's see what he says. Wow, that'd be crazy. Anyways, that'd be nuts. Like I said, we've been streaming on X for a while, but we wanted to see like because I saw Nikita respond to another post. You know, I don't remember what post it was, but he said that X is going to be doing some sort of incentives for streamers. So I thought that maybe, you know, he could come on the stream and talk about it, since we stream every day. Yes, we're a crypto channel mostly, but it's really mostly current events. You know, it's just current events. But like I said before, like if you're using Threads or Truth Social, let me tell you something. Especially Truth Social. After Trump is president no more, no one's going to use Truth Social. No one cares. That's why everybody gets their information from X. I mean, I guess some people, I bet boomers use Truth Social, you know? But like Threads, no one uses Threads. And what's killing me is that you guys know, obviously, I'm a huge Ultimate Fighter fan, right? UFC fan. And they're partners with Thread, and they keep fucking throwing Threads ads at my face Threads and Poly Market every second they can. And even though most people get their information about the Ultimate Fighter from X, which is crazy. Yes, Dubsky, hating is bad for your health. Remember, Soul, I will never be sleeping on the couch for sure. What's up, Catalyst? How we doing? No, Iran is not backing. If you watch independent media, guys, there's no negotiations going on. Iran's not going to give up. Let me tell you something. They have an existential crisis going on. They're not going to quit. They're just not, unless we do a ground invasion. That's the only option. So it's going to get crazier from there. Do not listen to Trump when it comes to stuff about the war. It's not good for you. And it's just not good. It doesn't help. It doesn't help your cause. Because you think something's going one way, it's not. So I watch a YouTube channel called What's Going On with Shipping. If you want to know what's going on in the Strait of Hormuz by a guy who's just been doing shipping videos his entire life, tracking the big ships, listen to this guy, because he tells exactly what's going down, tells you exactly what's going down on the ground. So is the blockade working? Is there people getting through? Is the Strait of Hormuz open? Like, when you have someone that's on the ground looking at these things, that's the kind of information you want. No political leaning bias. Yes, shout out to Sal. Exactly. Nectar says, did you see that video where some guy put a bet on temperature on I did see that on Polymarket. So there's been 2 Polymarket. I guess we can go to that here again. And Nectar, thank you so much for subscribing. I appreciate you, brother. Shout out to my subscribers over on X. Yeah, so if you guys didn't see, and I think I saved them, there's been 2 like major you could say fraud incidents at Polymarket. One's bigger than the other. So the biggest one is we had I think a special forces guy. One second here. So the guy who was a part of the Maduro raid, right? A guy who was in special forces, right? He bet, because Polymarket places the craziest bets, like how many steps is Donald Trump going to take today? How many shits is Vladimir Putin going to take today? Shit like that, that kind of thing, which is crazy. It's degeneracy, right? It's nuts. But this soldier bet on himself, right? Now, here's the thing. Before anybody knew about the successful raid, I think he placed the bet. So he knew it was successful and then placed the bet. And so he got exposed. There's this big investigation. I think he's getting arrested, right? So Polymarket Maduro. It's actually a crazy situation. Here it is. Yeah, so a U.S. soldier who took part in the raid to capture Nicolas Maduro has been charged over using insider knowledge to make $400K betting on Polymarket. Now, some people were saying that, he's betting on himself, like a boxer would bet on himself to win a fight, which I get that. But at the same time, we didn't know the raid was done until probably well after the raid was complete. So he probably did it in that time. Nectar says, I just got my account unsuspended. So I know that Nikita and the people have been doing like bot purges in crypto. It's a lot, right? But I've noticed that they're all coming back again. And I think all the accounts that got wrongfully terminated, because there was a lot of accounts that did get wrongly terminated, people that were here that have been on stream all day, every day, right? People that are part of my community that I talk to literally every day in the comments, they got their accounts suspended. Crypto Art got his account suspended. So there's some kind of issue with it. Like they're not getting the right accounts, Real quick, C Seisha, thank you so much for reposting the stream. Ikadamos, thank you so much. Hex Va, Goku, thank you so much for reposting the stream, guys. I do appreciate that, guys. If you're watching on X, make sure to repost the stream. But yeah, welcome back. If oil prices go up, crypto goes down. What's interesting about crypto is that it hasn't really been moving with the market. The market, the S&P. First of all, guys, the S&P is not a reflection of how good the economy is doing or the average American is doing. Let's just say that. First of all, half the people don't even invest, So I hate when people use that as like a marker. Like, yeah, if you're rich, at least they're being, they're being reinstated. Yes. The question is did he bet before or after the raid? Yeah, that is the question, but it doesn't matter. It's still illegal, right? And then there was another one where, let's see, hair dryer, right? Was it hair dryer? I'll just put weather. There's another one where, on Polymarket, you can bet on the weather, which is crazy to me, but you can. So check this out. So this is not a real video. This is AI. But a guy made $36,000 on Polymarket weather bet with a hair dryer. He figured out that the platform was pulling data from a single unguarded sensor near a Paris airport. So pretty much he used a blow dryer to manipulate the weather. It's pretty much what was going on. That was going on with the whole hair dryer situation. But here's the thing. Say, for example, you're a public figure. Say me, Rodney, is president of Crypto Land, right? Crypto Art is a friend. He likes to bet. And there's a bet on Polymarket say, hey, Rodney, the president of Crypto Land, when he gives his speech today, we're betting that he mentions closing the Strait of Hormuz 3 times. That's the bet. Don't you think Crypto Art, who's my friend, could be like, hey, Can you please say the Strait of Hormuz 3 times during your speech so I can make this money on Polymarket? It's open to so much fraud. And what's unfortunate is that they're not going to go after elites and people that are obviously shady. Like, because we don't know, but there's been some pretty suspicious bets being placed before huge Trump announcements. I'm talking about generational bets, right? $750 million oil shorts, right? Stuff like that. So that's important. And Polymarket wants to come out on their high horse, but at the same time, it's like, you guys are literally becoming a breeding ground for that kind of stuff. So no wonder people are doing that. Obviously, people are doing that. Nikita did reply to my giveaway. Not my giveaway, excuse me. He replied to my comments. I DM'd Nikita, but he won't reply to me now. I said, hey, I'm on stream. So I sent him a link to the StreamYard. He says, why don't you stream on X? And I said, I am on X. But the link to my StreamYard is it's a link to come on the show. But you probably won't come on the show. Probably because it's not crypto related. I talk about crypto, but we're not doing any crypto scams or anything like that. We're just all of crypto is a scam, let's be honest. But Pelosi is the best example. Exactly. She's killing it. But like I made this post the other day that a lot of people got butthurt about it. And I do want to talk about the Trump meme coin fallacy because I'm getting a lot of people saying stuff about that. Now, here's the thing. I made this graphic yesterday. Shows all 3 Trump projects down crazy. And a lot of people say, well, every crypto project is down. Yeah, that is true. Not everyone, but most, right? Most of the major ones. 1, they've been around for more than a year. 2, they're not the fucking president of the United States. And how does his net worth go up? I'm hearing $1 to $3 billion, but at least 1 in crypto when all of his products are down. Now, a lot of people are defending this guy, and I'm like, dude, I don't think he even cares about it. I don't think he even knows. I think it's just his sons. Like the whole CZ situation, right? Where we think he may have paid for a pardon on the back end. We don't know. But there's some shady deals going on with Binance and USD1 and stuff like that. And then he gets a presidential pardon. But the thing is, when he spoke, I think it was a Fox News or some news outlet, he said he didn't even know CZ. He just pardoned him because his son said he was wrongly, persecuted, which we thought too, maybe a little bit, So, let the feds go investigate them running. They're not, dude. They're not, dude. The whole world's a fucking casino now. Even the president said the whole world's a casino now. You can bet on everything. It's just how it is, bro. It's going to be some crazy cyberpunk shit, which I'm kind of here for. Yeah, but Pelosi is the best. Yeah. What's up, Pizza? How we doing? Good morning. Pizza always has the best comments. Good morning, Rodney, bro. Would love to see you at special episode number 55 tonight, 9 p.m. That's a little late for me, buddy. Or in fact, anyone. All welcome with love. Thank you so much. I appreciate you, Pizza guys. If you want to hang out with Pizza later tonight, come, check out his link right there. Appreciate it. Appreciate the love. And you know what, Pizza, I respect you for, leaving a link like that. You're not trying to scam anybody. They're benefiting from it. Yeah, I'm saying. I mean, we don't know, but the world is a casino and I love it. Well, that's why we love crypto in general. Guys, I see all these posts all day about other people calling, because, in a bear market when no one's making money, everybody's pretty much like, they go after, there's nothing to do but go after each other, right? And right now you see all these different people calling each other scammers. And it reminds me of that like Spider-Man meme with everybody pointing at each other. First of all, I don't know if you guys have seen, but Alex, guy I've known for a while, Shilling Villain, was kind of going at it with Nikita on X, which I think is funny. Here's the thing. I know that there's a lot of people on X who do not make original content. They don't. Right? They just repost shit, engagement farm, that sort of. I do that stuff too. But as a content creator, like I have 2 YouTube channels, right? Where I like to edit my own videos and make my own shit. Like I had no incentive to do that on the other YouTube channel because it got demonetized and no one cares about crypto right now. So the fact that in the future, I'm going to be getting paid good, right? Because check this out. Watch. Let's go to my girl, Ashley, right? So Ashley has a pretty big following. Is it Decan? Anyways, Ashley has a pretty big following, right? Dude, where the fuck is Ashley's? Oh my God, people are. Anyways, oh, there it is. Here. Like, she has a pretty big following, right? First of all, one of my favorite, female people say I'm hate, if you follow the stream, we're not like that, right? But, very good content. She makes this thing called Brain Rot News. And she was complaining about her engagement, right? Because she has 200,000 followers. Why isn't her video getting viewed, more than, 5,000 times? That's interesting. But what we did notice, right? And this is something Nikita talked about. I didn't know it was going to be this good, but Nikita got paid $2,200. Why? Because she's making original content of her. And it's really good content too. It's called Brain Rot News. It's like a quick kind of clip of like everything that happened in crypto and the world in general. It's good stuff, right? And she's pretty, so it's nice, right? But, yes, it doesn't get 1 million views, but she's getting $2,000 a month for posting original content. That's good money, and it's a lot of money. And so that kind of inspired me that's why I've been making and editing those videos again, because I'm like, hey, I'm like, fuck yeah. Yeah, you should be able to make, I've been posting on X before the whole payment thing. I don't care about getting paid, but it's nice to know that if I make original content, I'll get paid more for it. Because really people get all this engagement and views by stealing other people's shit, slapping their thing on it, posting it, and they get massive amounts of engagement. And usually a person who originally created that doesn't get anything, right? Catalyst says X is on eggshells right now. See, I would think so, but here's the thing. Anytime a company goes through a major change, there's always pushback, right? When YouTube went through the adpocalypse, huge, right? When X was taken over by Elon, huge shift, As long as X doesn't lose its core value of being that town hall where everyone could just talk shit. Because people say it's like an alt-right platform. Guys, if I click 2 videos of liberal content, first of all, they need to fix the algorithm. I get liberal stuff on my algorithm. X is what you want it to be. You can do whatever it doesn't lean anyway. Maybe you won't get monetized because you're breaking their terms of service, but it doesn't mean you're not going to have an account. They just won't pay you for it, kind of deal. Like I put a video up. It was a funny AI video, right? The other day, I put a video up, right? The one I showed you, the music video of the manifesto of what's his fucking face. It's stupid. It's a pop punk song made by AI. YouTube took that thing down in a minute, and X didn't. So I like the fact that creators are getting paid for original content. I like it. And guys, we're going to push the giveaway back 15 more minutes. I'm so sorry. I know a lot of you guys are waiting for the giveaway. But I think we've given away 800. I haven't chilled anything, and we've given away $800 over the last 2 weeks. Not bad. And look, if you didn't win, you can't get picked again though if you won already. But if you didn't win, I'm not going to do giveaways all the time, but I feel like right now in the bear market, people could use an extra $100. They could, and especially when I do a giveaway to somebody who's like in a third world country, I fuck with that because that goes a long way. Creators are soon going to be eating good on X. Yeah, I think that's how it should be. Now, them changing the formula, will it affect the platform? Maybe. Maybe. Hold on. Oh, do you guys see Elon Musk and Sam Altman going at it? That's funny. I don't know if you guys remember, but Sam Altman launched WorldCoin. It was a crypto project. I actually bought some, made like a 2x and got out of it. But that was interesting, right? So it's pretty funny. They have preyed on people. So what they were doing is pretty much, preying on low. So what WorldCoin did, I remember, is they would go to like third world countries and pay people $25 to like scan their retina to get like information for like AI or some shit like that. Something along those lines. And look, if you're in Nigeria and some fucking white guys come up and they're scanning your eyeballs and giving you $25, bro, that's a lot of money. I'm going to do it, But they were kind of exploiting people, right? The tech was intended a way to prove you're human, except it has resulted in a black market for verified accounts, right? So that's crazy, right? So the token has token supply inflates its unsustainable levels, while insiders regularly OTC holdings, right? So obviously selling their bags and stuff like that. So we heard about that. This is like 3 years old. Yeah, but I remember WorldCoin was a Sam Altman project, right? And they were exploiting people in third world countries. Because if you go to the United States and you're on the fucking street and you're asking people, hey, can we scan your retina we'll give you $25. Dude, no one's going to do it. All right, we're going to do the giveaway now, guys. Let's start rocking. Let's get the giveaway going. If you remember, if you won before, I'm not going to pick you again though, because I just feel like people need to be able to have a chance, pretty much. All right, let's get some music going. Give me a second here. Turn this shit up. Royalty free. Let's see what we got here. All right, motherfuckers. You didn't repost. I'm sorry. Oh, this shit's whack. Give me some hard shit. What is this gay shit, dude? So EDM. Sorry. That one good? All right, well, this one. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're picking another winner today. Countdown. So, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 3. All right, wait for the drop. Wait for the drop. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2, 3. Go. And our winner is Night Season. Shout out to Night Season. Congratulations. Let's make sure you did all the prompts, though. I didn't say you had to follow anybody, so all I said you just had to repost the post and just tag Pepe. Yeah, guys, when I do a giveaway, you don't have to follow people every single time. And I see you guys following. You don't have to do that. You know. All right. Oh, did they not repost? Oh no, did they not? Let's see. I don't see my repost. They must be reposting a lot of stuff. Oh, wait. Oh, they did. They've just been reposting like a fucking maniac. Let me see. Let me make sure they reposted that my Pepe post. So it has to be the Pepe post. There it is. Got it right there. Let's go to their surprise. Go to their oops. Let's go to their replies and make sure. No, I'm picking activities. Yeah, no. They had to make sure they did everything. Yeah. They had to comment Pepe and repost the post. He did repost the post, you know? So as long as he did the stuff. Wait, did I do hold on? Did I do replies? Hold on, profile. Excuse me. Let's see, replies. You have to follow the directions, you know? Wait, why are all his replies just do you have to repost things? That counts as replies? I didn't know that. Now the bot one. I mean, maybe they're bots, guys, but I don't think this guy's a bot. I think a lot of people literally spend all day like they'll repost shit, bro. They're trying to get these giveaways, bro. There's plenty of people like that. Usually, everybody I see that wins. Wait, did he reply on this? I don't know where you're. I'm just gonna give him the giveaway. He won. All right, congratulations, brother. We don't know if he's a bot or not. You know, I don't know if anybody's a bot. That's the thing. That's the thing. A lot of people were like, like, can you pick me and stuff? I gotta make it random, you know? So congratulations, my boy. I'm gonna baseball slide into your DMs. Send me your USDC wallet. I'm gonna send you let me see if he has a Solana wallet. Yeah, there's a lot of people from other countries. I need to get a haircut, bro. I'm looking dusty as hell. There's a lot of people from other countries that, we'll spend all day. Yeah, this is the conversation I was talking to Nikita. Look at, I was like, hey, can you come on and talk about it? He's like, why don't you stream on X? And I was like, first of all, I've been asking PEPE to collab with me. I'm like day one of asking PEPE to collab with me. To be honest, I'm like one of the only people talking about PEPE. Like actually likes PEPE. Look at these reactions. Oh my God, thank you so much. I love that, bro. I love that. I could, but he's probably fine. To verify, he did it. It's okay. He reposted it. You reposted it. I can't tell if people liked it or anything, but it's fine. I mean, I can, but if you guys see my notifications, they're fucking stupid. Let me show you my notifications for a second. Look at this. Every second these update. Look at all this. This is from the last 5 minutes. Now we're going into 20 minutes. I cannot. It's impossible. I try to when I post GM, I don't know if you guys noticed, but though I do try to get to all the comments when I post a GM. I try my best, but I usually spend 30 minutes just replying to every single body with a custom good morning. Like a custom good morning, I try to do it. And if you didn't win this time, maybe you'll get it next time. If I picked you before, I'm not going to pick you again. That's part of the rules. Stream your show on Pump Fun. No, I'm not doing Pump Fun, dude. That's so gay. It's going to be a rug, bro. Don't lie. You got a manager like the OnlyFans girl. So I used to have a guy. So back when the market was running like crazy and I was in Tampa just being a fuckface and not working all day, I did pay a guy. And people got mad about that, but I did pay a guy in some country, a lot, $2K a month to be my reply guy. So he would literally just reply to every single comment. And boy, that guy was working, and it is nice to employ people from other countries because, $2K a month. And I forgot what country it was in, but it was a third world country, like the Philippines or something. That's a lot of money in the Philippines, bro. Boss man, I just got my X back, lol. I deserve that giveaway. Hey, what's up, poor gamer? Welcome back, but I already picked a winner, brother. If you didn't win, may the odds be in your favor next time. Can't get a winner all the time. I got a manager like OnlyFans girls. That's actually crazy. It's actually crazy. Give me 1 second here. Here, I'm going to take a piss and I'll be right back, guys. I'm from PH and I only charge 1K. Where the hell can I find me some of that? I know. Yeah, but I don't want to do that anymore because what I realized is that no, I don't have Twitch. No. But maybe I should do Twitch, but I kind of don't like Twitch. I kind of don't like Twitch. Maybe it would work. I don't do IRL stuff, dude. I'm just I'm online, Oh yeah. Who is that? I know it's in my chat. Oh, Amanda Leigh Flores, a U.S. citizen from Illinois, paid thousands of dollars to have other make sexual torture videos involving adult and baby monkey. What the fuck? Wait, hold on. What? What the fuck? Animal Leigh Flores, a U.S. citizen from Illinois, paid thousands of dollars to have others make sexual torture videos involving adult and baby monkeys for people in deranged online group chats, known as Animal Crush videos. They show real monkeys being burned alive. What the fuck? Dude, throw her down a fucking well. That's some crazy shit. I'm not surprised. That's some freaky stuff, too. I'm not surprised, though. All right. Give me 1 second. Let me send this giveaway Monet. And you guys know I always do my giveaways, bro. We don't cap here. You know what I mean? Don't worry. I'll be giving away more money, guys. Don't worry. When I make a good trade or something like that, it's the least I can do for you guys hanging out with me all the time. Appreciate it. I wish I could help everybody out, but one at a time, you know? Okay. Let me know when you get it. All right, I'm going to go pee-pee and I'll be right back. Hold on. All right, let's take a poll. Did I not wash my hands? Let's take a poll. Well, I'm a freelancer, kind of work for you. No, so here's the thing. Like in the bull market, when I'm like doing all kinds of promos and getting all kinds of, because obviously, guys, I make, you see my videos. I make a lot of promos for some of these projects, like advertisement. Like you guys know that. That's literally diabolical. So right now in the bear market, there's not a lot of crypto companies that are doing things, right? I'm working with OKX right now. I tweet for them sometimes, and usually working for the big companies isn't that good. First of all, OKX pays the best out of any big company I've worked for. OKX. Shout out to them. They're so goated. I don't care what I know CZ's beefing with the star of the OKX. It does look like Hillary Clinton, doesn't it? But beefing with their CEO, they literally pay the best. And they're on time, they're professional. But I've worked for other big crypto companies before and they pay you like a fucking peasant. It's crazy. That's why we take meme coin deals, because none of you guys pay good. It's almost like you see all these people with like all these affiliate links, like on their not big accounts, but they prey on smaller accounts. Like they have like, oh, I'm partnered with CoinMarketCap and stuff. It's like they don't pay you shit. It's like you get to use their name. And I kind of learned that early on in the crypto space when I first started making videos. I was working for they wanted me to make this long edited video, right, for $200. And there's a meme coin company that's like, hey, we'll give you $2,000 to make a video. It doesn't even need to be edited. Yeah, you got to take those deals, But yeah, OKX is goated. I will say that. But right now in a bear market where there's like not a lot of work, I don't really pay for a lot of extra things. This is where you grind. You're streaming almost every day, right? What's up, Night Season? How we doing? Hey, I saw you got your USDC. Appreciate you, brother. Shout out to you can't see it. You can see it in the X chat. What's up, Night Season? Let me go and highlight your comment. Congratulations on winning, brother. Thank you so much for playing. I appreciate you. Let me see if I can find your comment here. I don't know why, for some reason, StreamYard does. I think it's a time zone difference. They do not get the tweets or the X post on StreamYard. Like it's all out of whack. I don't get the comments in order on my end. So I have to have a separate tab open for X just to make sure I see the comments in real time. YouTube's fine. Here's Night Season right here. Shout out to you, Night Season. Thanks for playing. Nectar says we're all getting our X account back. Yes, we are. Yes. Henry on Soul. Nah, yeah, that's the new trendy one because of the guys. Right now, dude, if you're holding a token for more than a couple of days, I don't know what to tell you. Telling you, it's a dog eat dog world out there, bro. Give me 1 second here. 1 second here. Just groovy you. Who's this? Oh. 1 second. Okay, cool. Been holding a coin for over 2 months and it got vamped. It would, yeah. I'm telling you something, guys. Like I'm telling you something. Like, first of all, Vamped is like whatever, because that's just the crypto space. Everybody's making a new project that's like similar. Like even the main Pepe one is a Vamp kind of, but you know, like that's why I'm telling you guys, if crypto has taught me anything, it's like you just, when you're up sometimes. You just never, unless it's Bitcoin, right? You just never know. You know, if you're holding something for an extended amount of time and you're hoping to keep making gains on it, like I don't know what to tell you. It's probably not going to happen. You know, especially not in this environment. You know, I'm ordering some food. I got a guy with like little deliveries and a low rating, which is bad because usually those people can't find my house because it's a little tricky. Yeah, but it's trending, but is it doing well? I guess we can look at some tokens, but I wanted to make the stream not crypto related, even though it is kind of. So maybe Nikita would pop on, you know, but I don't think he's gonna hop on. I replied to him a little while at about 30 minutes ago because Nikita, I hit him up earlier. I was like, hey, I'm a long-time streamer on X. I'm going to be live for a few hours. Would be cool to have you on to talk about the new incentives coming for streamers. Like, I'm a nobody, right? I'm not iShow speed or anything, but and I sent him the StreamYard invite link. And I was like, come join. And he says, why don't you stream to X? But I don't think he knew it was a link to my StreamYard, which is dual streaming to X and YouTube. I stream on YouTube all the time. I said, I am on X. This is my link to StreamYard. I wanted to see if you'd come on to talk about the incentives. But I think he probably saw the stream name and didn't want to pop in. Because it did say a Pepe giveaway. So he probably doesn't want to be involved in meme coins, which is fair. Like if I'm a person in a high status or whatever, I don't want to be associated with any meme coin. So yeah, that is a shitty part about being it is a shitty part about being a crypto person, is that it's kind of like almost impossible to be like taken seriously in a lot of things, especially now since like Trump kind of made crypto really like polarizing, right? Made it like about politics, which it shouldn't be, but it is. A lot of people associate, like literally people associate, hey, let's go crypto, bro, let's go. People associate crypto with being like Republican, which is crazy because that's, crypto's not even about that. It's about really libertarianism, right? But people always associate it with that kind of thing because it's just the way it is, One second. Let me congratulate our boy. I don't know if I should log off to eat or should I just hang out and eat. I don't know. You guys still want to hang out, or how you guys feeling this morning? Hold on, my Filmax. I don't know if you guys want to. I might just log off to eat, but congrats again, brother. Appreciate you. Oh, hold on. You reposted that, right? Let me get your post down here. Oh, here it is. Yep. Congrats. Thanks for playing, bro. I appreciate your support. Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
I want to go home. Take me home
Everybody roasting Erica Kirk.
right now.
Yeah, my crypto space UK says the US dollar is fucked. Why? UAE just left the OPEC. I know, I saw that, dude. I saw that. And I think it was what we read about it. Shout out to Grok. What we read about it was the fact that, it's kind of like a cartel in Saudi Arabia. They kind of run that shit. It's them and Russia mostly, right? And apparently they wanted to produce more oil, but they're kind of capped at like 3 million barrels a day when they could do up to like 5 million barrels per day. So I think that was the issue. And obviously tensions with the Middle East, right? We're starting to see the collapse of you could say just Western presence in general in the Middle East, which is, it's good for them. I mean, it's not good if you're any other country but Iran. I always look at it from like their perspective. I know we're helping Israel and they're our ally and stuff like that, but the truth is it's very unpopular. The war is unpopular. And a lot of people don't really like the state of Israel. Not to be confused with, guys, the most precious people in my life to me are Jewish, okay? People always get that fucked up. It's the state of Israel, If you don't like Uganda or something, doesn't mean you hate all black people, right? Anyways, but this war is unpopular, and we don't have it's like we were just in Iraq and Afghanistan for 20 years. Like no one stopped, we're tired of being over there, bro. But I look at it from their point of view, and I think that a lot of people are going to, in the Middle East are probably going to try to do something with Iran so that they can have a future without a Western presence in that part of the world. They want to make it so, whatever happens in the future, they could be peaceful over there. And, Iran's going to become an economic powerhouse probably, especially with the Strait of Hormuz, because people still want to do business. I think I just want to eat, guys. I was coming up on 2 hours here. I think I just want to eat and chill a little bit. I think I'm going to make a video later. We'll see. I don't know. I kind of don't want to eat on camera. I like to eat and just like watch something, just chill out. Hey, 2-hour stream is not bad. Let me see. People keep DMing me about projects. I don't know. What the hell is this? No Kings? No, I don't. People always ask me to promote like the project, and like I'm just not doing that. Look at some memes. I mean, it has to be you have to pay me a big bag or something. But I don't have the like anything that's not like an established crypto project. I don't have the willpower to shill it because I just know it's gonna rug. Did you guys hear about this guy who got demonetized by X, and he was pretty much being like a tough guy? Well, let's see if we can go to Nikita's repost. Oh, my bad. Nikita's post. He was kind of like talking shit in public, and then like on the back end, he was like begging not to get his account taken. It's actually pretty funny. Hold on. Or something like that. I don't know. A lot of people are getting upset that they're getting demonetized. Like I said, we do this shit I get paid every month. I got $400 for the pay period, which is pretty good for posting on X, right? But I do it for free. We love X. X is a great platform, bro. It's the best. All right, hold on. Let me see. There was a guy talking shit. The iShow speed thing, I think, was lame. I don't think you should dunk on iShow speed like that. Yeah. Okay, yeah, this is the guy. Another guy. Let's see. Is this post deleted? I think it is. Anyways, this guy's like, "Hi, Nikita, it's Junior from X. I figured out I tried to reach out here as well." What's this, Instagram? Oh, it's Instagram. "I'm removing 80 plus posts of mine that received community notes, and I'm actively auditing the rest of my account to ensure everything aligns fully with platform standards. I made a hard decision to pivot completely yesterday. Going forward, I will only post original, accurate, and verifiable content. No exceptions. Please give me another chance." So he's just begging to get another chance, right? The post was deleted. But I think this guy, I guess, was talking shit or something. I don't know. People are kind of calling him out because he's like one of those guys, Free Palestine guy, right? I know people are making it political because Nikita's Jewish, but I doubt it has anything to do with that. It might. But, people were talking about it, but it's funny that, people are kind of calling him out because it's just one of those pages that like just posts like AI slop and shit. It's like not even AI slop. It's just fake shit sometimes. Like fake shit. Like when you're posting fake videos and stuff of shit happening, like people believe it. Like people will see things on X and automatically believe it. But he was pretty much begging to get, reinstated. And he said he had he was like a multi-millionaire or some shit like that. I don't know. He was like pretty much flexing his wealth online, like most people do, Like, oh, I got a Lambo and shit. Fuck, I live in Dubai. Fucking, I got the cash. Stuff like that, The president's second son pitches his first Bitcoin company as a money printing machine. It's actually an arbitrage vehicle that preys on MAGA-minded investors. Damn, fuck. Which I probably agree with. It sucks because when you see these like hate articles against the Trump, there's a lot of like news media outlets that just suck ass. That you shouldn't believe. But at the same time, like they're not helping their case. They're really not helping their case. with that situation. You know, like they are doing some shit. Like I don't know what else is going on, but I know the crypto stuff is very suspicious, very shady. A lot of stuff going on back there. Like it gets me to the point where I don't even think the Trumps give a shit about crypto at all. You know, at all. They're just here to make some money. And when he leaves office, they're going to be done. You know, make some money, get in, get to the bag, and get out. You know, that's what I think. But guys, that's going to be the stream for today. Hey, we went 2 hours. All right. Appreciate you guys hanging out with me. Shout out to our winners. I know you want me to stay Pong King, but I'm gonna go hang out and do some, I don't know, watch some videos or something, chill out, you know. So I appreciate you guys. Enjoy the rest of your day. Smash the like on your way out, and I'll see you tomorrow. Peace.